We had beautiful trees before renovation, but after, you could definitely see the difference, especially the beautiful oak trees that were here. They were all taken away because of the roots going into the property and that kind of thing. And we were worried about, what was going to happen to this area if we did not get the trees back. We couldn't afford to pay for trees. I saw a presentation from a forestry group in Arlington where they were talking about getting more trees into your community. So I immediately called Get to Green and said, do we have someone like that in Fairfax County? And they said, of course we do. We can connect you to KC Trees. So I met Sam Nelson. We walked the property, we made some plans, and we received over 50 trees on our property. Planting Day was amazing. As the coordinator here, one of the things I wanted to do is to provide that opportunity where our students could really get involved with planting the trees. Our teachers could relate it to the science curriculum. They didn't watch someone plant trees. They were planting trees, and they were representing the school. The team members from KC Trees were wonderful. They worked with the kids. They answered their questions. Our parents got to see some of their own children planting these trees.
My favorite part of planting the tree is when we put it inside the hole.
Bringing the trees, I think it's something that they are never gonna forget. That's something that they're gonna remember forever.
Well, for us, green yards are important because we realized that we didn't have enough trees, and that's what made this initiative so great, was that we could look at getting the trees that would survive here better, but also native trees. I think that it's a great thing because they will be able to share with family and friends, I planted this tree. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to build that sense of community, that they had a stake in watching the transformation of this property. The children named the trees, and so as they get older and they leave elementary school and they go to middle school and they go to high school, they're going to keep coming back to look at that tree they planted and see what it's like. Outdoor education has a future because as long as we're going to instill in students that there are many opportunities out there, there's things that can be done and should be done outdoors. And we need to also open that up to students to understand that it's not just, I go into a building and I work, but I can work outside. I can make a difference outside. I'd like to thank Principal Jackson Muir, definitely, for supporting my dreams and supporting this project, all of the projects that we have. I'd like to thank the two people who work with me, Jacqueline Lake and Senor Rodriguez, and I'd like to thank my family for always supporting me in everything I do, and all of our volunteers, and definitely the students for doing such a great job.